What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be cleaning out the throttle body on our 5th gen 4Runner to restore performance and also a nice smooth idle. Alright, so over time our throttle body will get a lot of grime, gum, and buildup in it, especially where the throttle plate connects to the throttle body. This grime and gum and buildup causes poor performance, especially a rough idle, but it will also give you rough acceleration or uneven acceleration and just decreased performance. So it is a good thing to clean out your throttle body every 30,000 miles to maintain the performance of your vehicle. Your vehicle is pretty smart though. It does have a bunch of sensors and will make adjustments to kind of keep your idle at a decent level. It can actually open up the throttle plate slowly over time to compensate for the poor idle, and it will make adjustments to your fuel air mixture to compensate. But when it does come out of factory spec, it can throw the computer off and it can make kind of rough adjustments. A good thing to do is to disconnect your battery while you do this procedure. That allows the computer to reset back to factory default, because as we clean this throttle body, we are basically returning your throttle body back to factory condition. Let's jump into the video and I'll show you how easy it is to clean this throttle body. Just wanted to quickly mention we are now on Instagram at t4r.garage. Follow the page to keep up to date on new videos that are coming out and also to win free t-shirts that I had made recently. I'll be drawing random people January 1st, February 1st, and March 1st for these t-shirts. All right, guys, this is everything you'll need to do the job. Super straightforward. A 10mm socket with an extension, CRC throttle body clean. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can get this. This is gonna last you a long time. You'll do multiple cleaning jobs with this, probably 10 plus. And then we have microfiber cloths here. You just want something that isn't gonna shed a lot of lint or anything like that. And that's all you'll need to do the job. All right, so pop your hood release, open your hood up. All right, so with our hood open, we're gonna disconnect our battery. So we're gonna disconnect the negative terminal here. So we'll use our 10mm and just slide it off. This will basically reset our computer. All right, so we're now gonna remove this cover. This is super easy to do. Just basically lift up. It'll pop off these two tabs, and then at the back, there'll be two more. You're just gonna pull out and it will come right off. All right, so here is our throttle body, our electronic throttle body. We have the connection here, so we'll disconnect this connection. All right, so the reason why we disconnected this is because there is a motor in here that controls the throttle plate. We do not want to send any energy from that motor through these wires and damage anything, so that's why we disconnected it. All right, so we want to get in here to clean the throttle plate. We could just loosen this bolt here and force this up and over. I want to make things easy, so I'm actually going to loosen this bolt here, and this bolt here. And that will allow us just to move this up easily and get in there and clean this throttle plate. So let's do that now. There we go. All right guys, so I popped this tubing off. I looked inside my throttle body and it is super grimy. I took my finger and rubbed it and a whole bunch of gum just came out. So I'm surprised. There's 70,000 miles on this 4Runner and there's a lot of buildup. So let's get in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get it cleaned and let's see if it improves the performance. All right, so the inside of our throttle body here looks pretty good, nice and silver. But beyond our throttle body plate here is quite dirty. As you can see, it's all black. Let's take my glove here so I can show you. There's a whole bunch of buildup around that edge. Now this throttle body plate contacts along here, so as the stuff builds up, it decreases the amount of airflow that goes beyond the throttle body and can decrease performance and give you rough idle. So let's get this stuff cleaned up. We'll use our throttle body clean here. What we'll do is we'll actually just spray it on to our cleaning cloth here, and then we'll go in and clean. You do not want to take this can and just empty the contents of it in here. It can go beyond the throttle body and it can actually go through the engine and damage our catalytic converter. We don't want to risk damaging the catalytic converter, so this is the safest method. Just basically spray it right on the cloth. Don't get this stuff on any plastic parts. It can damage plastic. So once it's on the cloth here, just very gently open up the throttle body slowly so you don't damage any of the gears or anything inside the throttle body. Kind of hold it with your finger on the top and just clean around. As you can see, there's a lot of grime coming off here, but it's already looking way better. Check that out. All right, so just take your time, be patient, slowly work on it, get the bottom done, and then start working on the top. Make sure that it is nice and clean and that there's no black, thick residue left by the time you're done. Make sure you get all the edges and on the throttle body plate itself. All right, you can now start to put the intake assembly back together. I found it was easier to get the tubes seated on the bottom and then use a screwdriver like a Phillips head and just kind of roll around the top to get the seal to go around the top of the throttle body and the airbox. Once that is done, make sure that it's sealed all the way around. You do not want any leaks. So just feel on the bottom with your hand and then apply those bolts. Tighten things down with those clamps and you are now done. All right, you can now reconnect the electronic connection to the throttle body and put the cover back on. Basically just pop it in the back and then push it down to clip and then reconnect your battery. All right, so the throttle body is now clean on the 5th Gen 4Runner. Basically, we're gonna reconnect the battery there, start your vehicle up, let it idle for a little while, then take it out for a drive. It could take a couple days for the computer to reprogram itself to give yourself that factory smooth idle and factory running condition. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. I hope you can a lot more videos, and I always appreciate your guys' support. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye now.